Hello dear members and welcome to this first edition of HJ Global News in the 11th year of 천일국, which begins this Sunday. May this new year of the rabbit be for you and your families a year filled with the blessings of true love of Heavenly Parent and true parents. During this time of celebration, the HJ Cheon complex is completely blanketed in snow and showcases the beauty of nature in a most beautiful way. In this special edition of HJ Global News, we will bring you a special feature on the 10 major stories that impacted the Providence in the 10th year of 천일국. We will conclude with some news about the progress of the Providence around the world.
사생결단 전로부터 실천구해지기를 비나이다.
Blessed families are interconnected throughout the world. They envision an era in which the whole world knows and attends our Heavenly Parent. With new hope and imagination, we have given our best in the 10th year of 천일국. And as we work for the fulfillment of Heaven's providence, we will move forward one step at a time without stopping.
와! 문청래 승리 만세!
The 10th year of 천일국 began with the celebration of True Father's 102nd birthday and True Mother's 79th. People all over the world celebrated the day of True Parents' holy birth. The 5th Sunhak Peace Prize was focused on vaccine equity as a response to global infectious diseases. Professor of Vaccinology Dame Sarah Gilbert and the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization were selected as co-winners for the role they played in developing and distributing vaccines. Prime Minister Hun Sen of Cambodia served as the co-chair of the Summit for Peace on the Korean Peninsula and received the 2022 Founders Special Honorary Award for his dedication to promoting peace in the Pacific region. The Summit for Peace on the Korean Peninsula made the impossible possible. Present and former heads of state or government from 85 of the 157 countries with diplomatic ties to both North and South Korea participated either in person or virtually. The summit adopted the 2022 Seoul Resolution on the theme Towards Sustainable Peace and Prosperity on the Korean Peninsula and the Two States Toward One Nation initiative. The holy wedding for which Heavenly Parent had been waiting for 6,000 years. This year we celebrated the 62nd anniversary of the holy wedding of True Parents, the 55th Heavenly Parents' Day and the 63rd True Parents' Day. The day included the commemorative Gyeongbei ceremony and Cosmic Blessing Festival presided over by True Parents, and True Mother also conveyed the precious meaning of the blessing to blessed families worldwide, adding to the significance of the celebration of True Parents' holy wedding. The 28th International Conference on the Unity of the Sciences and the 3rd International Conference on God and Science were also held during that period. Special education for 천일국 world leaders was followed by special devotions at the Cheonsimwon Prayer Hall. It was an opportunity for making a new start and determination for this time until the 60th Heavenly Parents' Day in 2027. The 10th anniversary of True Father's Ascension. Core members and blessed families visited the Cheonwon complex to meet together and share their heart for True Father while desiring to also comfort True Mother. The event included testimonies and personal experiences on the path of the providence. Through summits and leaders' conferences, the Seoul Resolution drawn up in February is now being developed into a Universal Peace Charter. At the IAPD General Assembly, a statement was adopted that expresses its desire to formalize ties with the African Union. The Seonghwa Festival celebrating the 10th anniversary of True Father's Holy Ascension brought together present and former heads of state from 85 countries. North Korea sent wreaths commemorating True Father's life. The 10th anniversary of Father's Ascension is the year of the completion of True Father's entry into heaven, the liberation of God's homeland that True Father always longed for. Activities to create the basis for a heavenly unified Korea are continuing. Former U.S. Secretary of Defense Mark Esper and former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo attended the 4th and 5th Think Tank 2022 forums, which were held to promote Korean reunification. Presentations and panel discussions showed support for a heavenly unified Korea, and TV broadcasts have helped the ideas to spread. The Peace Forum for a Heavenly Unified Korea concluded its first phase of 20 events in May. The second season began in June and concluded with a year-end special in December. These efforts are seen as a stepping stone for the foundation for a heavenly unified Korea. Efforts to defend freedom of religion, the most universal of human rights, have begun. Through the Conference of Hope for the Realization of a Heavenly Unified World on the theme of the freedom of religion centered on universal human rights, held on August 12th, a statement calling for freedom of religion based on the Universal Peace Charter was adopted, and everyone spoke out for the realization of religious freedom throughout the world. activities for the realization of peace and a heavenly unified world were conducted worldwide. Former Balkan nation leaders met in Vienna, for example. UPF is working with the Podgorica Club, centered in Montenegro, to promote peace in the region. In heavenly South America, UPF is hosting international leadership conferences in the parliament buildings of Paraguay and Bolivia to advance the work to promote universal values. In heavenly Africa, IAPD is working to prepare for an African continental summit. Just as the seeds sown in each area of endeavor bear fruit, providential organizations also celebrated a meaningful year in 2022. The Little Angels Performing Arts Troupe, which promotes Korean traditional art and culture to the world, celebrated its 60th anniversary, which was commemorated through various performances. It's indeed been a very busy and monumental year. The Cheon National University, Sunmoon University, which strives to nurture future talent based on the founding ideology of love for God, love for people and love for your country, celebrated its 50th anniversary. The Washington Times, a conservative newspaper founded under the slogan of Faith, Family and Freedom, celebrated its 40th anniversary and maintains its influential position in American media. We are opening an era of peace. the era of women centered on maternal love. The Women's Federation for World Peace celebrated its 30th anniversary in 2022 and held celebrations and peace activities worldwide. Peace Road had a convention in Berlin to mark its 10th anniversary. Peace Road is expanding its activities to 160 countries worldwide.
말씀대로 하라고 훈독해대로. 알겠나? 밥 먹으면서 1000번 만번 훈독의 말씀을 공문에 달라두고 이구대이구 받들고 대이라고.
Four major innovations are being implemented in our churches in this era of Heavenly Parents' Holy Community: church innovation, pastoral innovation, organizational innovation, and worship innovation. Hyojong Nuri, a Sunday worship geared to 3 generations of Heavenly Parents' Holy Community, has been taken up in the sub-regions of Korea. Mother gave the Seonghwa children the title Hyodong. The work to formulate an educational process for peace associates in Korea has been completed. In the first stage, they can attend peace forums and support the theory of a heavenly unified Korea. The second stage will be intensive education in divine principle and True Parents Life course. As the first step on the 60-month journey toward Vision 2027, Korean pastors' assemblies have been held. International strategy meetings are also being held each month to discuss varied approaches and formulate programs for the regions of the world. So-called Chonsim Chonbo training is being practiced concretely. Cheonil gymnastics, offering bows, and Hundokhae provide the opportunity for many to learn and practice mind and body training. In order to establish Chonbo family churches connected to the substantial temple and on the foundation of the firm settlement of Cheonilguk, as an experiment, 15 families officially launched their Chonbo family churches. The year began with 79 youth church leaders participating in a ceremony for future generation members taking on public missions. In May of this year, YSP as an NGO obtained special consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations. The 2022 Synergy World Conferences harbor the hopes of young people for sustainable development. In August, the World Youth Leaders Conference was held, and 25 CENSAD nations participated. An MOU was signed by ministers of youth, and an agreement was signed whereby YSP agreed to make official organizations for the 25 countries of CENSAD.
선악이다. 선이 뭐야? 선이 선이지. 악은 악이 뭐야? 악은 악이야.
A ceremony of resolve to victoriously dedicate Cheonwon-gung, Heavenly Parents' original sanctum and the central administration of a nascent Cheonilguk was held. Cheonwon-gung represents the completion of heaven's providence and the completion of human history. At the ceremony of resolve to victoriously dedicate Cheonwon-gung, the Cheonsung Tower was also unveiled. The Korean church leaders also visited the site and prayed for the success of the opening of Cheonwon-gung and Cheonil Sanctum just a few months away. For the past 10 years since Father's ascension, we have been pushing forward. We can see that the efforts our movement makes are creating many possibilities and opportunities for the future. In the 11th year of Cheonilguk, we will celebrate the victorious dedication of the Cheonwon-gung and Cheonil Temple with all this entails. We can greet the new year with excitement and joy, and with much hope for achieving success.
박보희 어디로 가? 이 자식아 어디로 가? 너 혼자 못 삽니다. 노희야 어디로 가? 리트렌저스 아무리 성내들은 리트렌저스 자체를 매게 키우던 레브렌문 이상의 백성이 한 마리도 없거니와 나라의 주도적인 책임자 대통령, 부통령, 국회의원, 국회의원도 없어. 뭐 또 국회에 한번 가서 이 자식들 여기 깨들아 이게. 내가 차량받아 날 지고 해라. 어떡할 터야? 그러면서 나는 하늘 앞에 새로운 약속을 맺고 한 그 약속을 선포하는데 받을 사람 손들어봐. 손들어봐. 에이 향로 백절 죽은 돈을 더 좀 살리더라.
Dr. Yoon Young-ho, Director General of FFWP International Headquarters, visited the Cheonsong Church in Sub-Region 1, where he gave a lecture on Vision 2027 and the realization of a heavily unified Korea. More than 1,200 members, including the regional president Ju Jin-tae and central members, attended the meeting. Reverend Ju Jin-tae gave a welcoming speech emphasizing that everyone will show sincere devotion to the offering of the Cheonwon-gung and the Cheonil Temple. Then there was a touching testimony by an elder sister from Gangnam Church, which was followed by a beautiful performance by the Cheongsim Choir. During his speech, Dr. Yoon shared stories of the miracles that occurred in 2022 despite internal and external challenges. He delivered a message of encouragement and hope, reminding everyone that miracles only happen when we are constantly grateful, even in the most difficult circumstances.
하늘 부모님과 참 부모님에 대한 효정을 가지고 전진할 때 어려움과 핍박과 고난과 고통이 올 수 있습니다. 저는 그 고통과 고난, 어려움이 오히려 우리에게 주시는 하나님의, 하늘 부모님의, 참 부모님의 가장 큰 축복이고 은혜라고 믿습니다. 그리고 천원궁 천일성전이 만들어진다면 2027년 하늘 부모님께서 전 인류를 마음껏 품을 수 있는 신통일 세계가, 신천주 계물이 반드시 저는 이루어질 것이라 믿습니다. 그런 의미에서 정말로 우리 한국의 중심되는 신경인국의 지도자님, 우리 중심 축복 가정들이 대한민국을 복귀하는 선봉장으로 나가주시기를 간절히 바라면서 제 말씀을 마치도록 하겠습니다.
Afterwards, blessed families were honored with the Special Hyojong Award for their donation of the success of the Cheonwon-gung's offering and the Hyojong Merit Award. The event concluded with the traditional shouts of Hokmanse. the official launch of the activities for this important year of the rabbit, during which Cheon and the Cheonil temple will be presented as an offering to God, True Mother invited UPF ambassadors for peace to watch the film Heroes, which tells the story of Dr. An Jung-gun, an iconic figure in the independence movement. UPF Korea has expressed its willingness to make the necessary efforts during this year to contribute to the realization of a heavily unified Korea and a heavily unified world. The Asia Advisory Forum and the Peace Action Forum, which are organization of business and religious leaders in the Sub-region 3, celebrated the New Year at an event hosted by IAPD and the International Association for Peace and Economic Development. This meeting enabled the members of the two forums, who are particularly active in Daejeon City and Chulcheon Province, to become aware of their mission and commit to their responsibility in the vision of a heavily unified Korea. Taking advantage of the winter vacation, several seminars for young people are held around the world. The Family Federation of Cambodia held a 7-day Divine Principle workshop for middle and high school students. Its theme was Strong Youth for a Strong Cambodia. The program included teaching on the Divine Principle, the providential cause of true parents, and the meaning of the blessing. Participants also did fundraising and participated in a volunteer food distribution activity. During the seminar, the participants were able to experience the Spirit and the truth and committed themselves to becoming true children of filial piety for God and true parents. IYSP and the Department of Youth and Students of the Democratic Republic of Congo held a second-generation seminar on the practice of Hyojong. 87 young people attended the seminar, whose teachings focused on the providence of restoration and the significance of Hyojong. During his speech, the IYSP Central Africa General Secretary encouraged participants to become filial sons and daughters who give joy to God and true parents, stressing that life on earth is a preparation for the eternal life in the kingdom of heaven. In Asia Pacific, the 12th Seonghwa Student Seminar was held under the theme, Let Filial Piety Toward God Be the Light of the World. The seminar had 410 on-site and online participants from 14 countries. In addition to the daily Hundoke sessions, the program included 9 special lectures, sightseeing tours, as well as sports and volunteer activities, which provided a deeper understanding of the providence of God and true parents. At the closing, the participants expressed their gratitude to God for the new year 2023 and pledged to contribute to the realization of Vision 2027. In the United States, more than 50 young people, including second generations, youth, and their spiritual children, participated in the CAP 2023 National Seminar. The seminar was themed New Hope and was an opportunity to learn the divine principle and offer sincere prayers for the new year. Also in the US, the Religious Youth and Adult Ministry, YAYAM, held the kickoff seminar for its activities. The participants offered deep prayers at the Cheonshimwon and listened to the valuable advice of its director, Reverend Jong Jin-hwa. YAYAM members also discussed the strategy for 2023 and made their New Year's wishes. In Kodiak, Alaska, several youth attended a winter seminar. With great reflection, the participants conducted a recap of the year 2022 and shared their plans for 2023. In the United States, the Blessed Sport and Cultural Festival saw the participation of more than 80 young people. It was a great opportunity for the participants to strengthen their friendship and ties. The Aloha Ocean Challenge program was held for 1 week in Hawaii. It was an opportunity to listen to testimonies from elder brothers and sisters about true parents and the ocean's providence, to observe volcano stars, and to practice fishing. It was also a valuable opportunity to experience the providence of the Pacific Rim. A second-generation parent education seminar was held at the 12th Asian Pacific Songhua Student Workshop. "45 people attended the seminar on-site and another 40 attended online. Dr. Robert Kittel, Cheon Chair of Asia Pacific, and Reverend Hori Masaichi, Regional Co-Chair, shared a few words on how to educate blessed children. They also took the time to answer various questions from the participants. The Dominican Republic Federation of Families held its General Assembly in the presence of more than 100 members. After the message from the sub-regional president, the head of organizations and departments shared their 2022 activity reports. This meeting allowed the participants to set their goals in accordance with True Mother's expectation and to set conditions for the success of the National Blessing Festival that will take place throughout the year. The event ended with a cultural performance and the traditional game Youth. In Côte d'Ivoire, more than 400 people gathered to participate in the first National General Worship of the year 2023. It was watched online by over 250 people. The national leader gave a sermon inspired by True Mother's words on the occasion of the New Year celebration. Besides, there was an appointment of the new church leaders and the presentation of certificates of recognition and thanks to members for their donation and achievement in witnessing. In Korea, seminars resumed at the HJ Heaven and Earth Chombo Training Center after the April 18, 2022 hiatus related to social distancing measures. 40-day seminars for pregnant women and several IYSP winter programs are currently held at the center. Prayer vigils and 2-day seminars are also held every weekend. In addition, webinars that were held once a month will now be held twice a month in 2023. The 11th year of Cheon, the year of the Black Rabbit, is shaping up to be full of hope and opportunity. It is a deeply meaningful year in which Cheonwon-gung of the Cheonil Temple of the Heavenly Parent will be unveiled. May this new year be a year full of success for you, both personally and providentially. With these words, we conclude this edition of HJ Global News. Thank you for following us and may God bless you.
(16세) 범으로 천명을 받고 출발했던 하늘 길이었습니다. 해고해보면 본인의 삶은 참으로 외롭고 고독한 외길의 일생이었음을 고백하지 아니할 수 없습니다.